separating line. So you still have everything as usual. Right? You have a rectifying line, you have a feed line here, maybe a feed line there, and then you have to like do an analysis to figure out what the slope of this is by doing a material balance in the same way that I did for this on Monday.
You said that was like L over B or B over L. I don't understand how.
It's something like that. I mean, you should be able to, it's a general material balance that you have to write for this part of the column. So if it's a saturated liquid, you have this feed coming down, this L coming down, that V leaving, this L coming down, and that V coming down. So it just puts this middle section in as opposed to just something that intersects.
What about when it, like you're running a distillation column, plug it into another one, and then that like runs it back? That was confusing. He had two columns.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh, recycle. Yeah, don't worry about that. That's not even.
It's kind of like
Jared.
I have a question in regards to number 2 on the homework. When it's talking about you design a distillation column at an optimal feed plate,
Yeah.
and it said, would you be able to maintain, would you be able to get the purity you want if you dropped it 3 stages? In that situation, like, if you continue down the line 3 more stages, you're creating more stages, right? Like, how quick?
No, okay, so
Yeah.
you're creating more stages, but you're also taking stages away from the other section. So say in the ideal case, I don't know what the problem is, I'm just saying something like this. Feed stage is there. All right, say something like that. That is 4 stages in a reboiler. So now let's say I drop it a stage down, so I have to do 4 stages. Now you have something like this.
Oh no, it's not dropping a stage. It's saying you were like there. The optimal feed would be the second plate, right?
Yeah.
It says now you're feeding it on the first plate.
Right. So now you have the same lines. Those are supposed to be the same lines. Now you have to go 1 or 4, 3, 2, 1, then step down. So you still have the same overall number. You still have a reboiler 1, 2, 3, and a 4. But this stage you didn't get the separation that you would have had it been on.
So
the point is that you're supposed to see where it went up.
no, I get it, but it's just like when I graph it, for some reason, maybe it's the way I'm drawing it, that like when I'm drawing those, you're adding like really small stages, but then when it crosses over, like say the problem when you ended up having like 17 stages, and the optimal was 9, and you drop to 6. When you have that many stages, when I was drawing it out, like I ended up getting like 19 stages now instead of having 17 originally by drawing it. But you designed it to have only 17 stages,
So that means you don't get to your purity.
So yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like, does that mean automatically it's like that's it can't happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
so-
like I didn't know how to graph it.
Well, I mean, it's not that it can't happen, you just have to pick different purities. So you still have the same reboiler ratio, you just might have to move your line, slope your lines in.
That's what I was saying. Like, you have to move it to make that true, which
Yeah, you
means
have to
you're
move
not
it,
getting
right.
the purity.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
It always has to match up, so you always have to end up, okay, here, fine. Back here?
Is it possible to select the operating lines if you aren't giving any information about the product?
Any information at all?
Are you not giving information as like how much D you have coming out or what concentrations of D?
So you're saying you don't have D, XD, LD, or XB? No, yeah, you have to have some of them, or guess them. Kevon, you had one, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify something that you said yesterday when you guys counted the stages. You said for the solar condenser, we have like a separate stage for low condenser. Is it a partial condenser?
Partial condenser counts as a stage.
Like the counts condenser more.
Hey, bro.
Not, it doesn't count condenser more.
Well, you don't count them as stages, but there are steps.